Good afternoon. Welcome to the afternoon experiment. My name is Emanuel Livingston, and I got to do some stuff here. I don't know that I love that. Let's do that. Okay. All right. No, y'all couldn't see that, I know. It's the afternoon experiment. My name is Emanuel Livingston. I am with you. I know I say this too much, but it's going to be a short show. I got to get ready. It's Valentine's Day. I got to get ready. Do some stretches. Y'all can't see my legs, but I'm stretching my hamstrings. Do some stretches and all that kind of stuff. Got to get ready. Get ready. Because, you got to bring it extra special on Valentine's Day. It can't just be regular. It's got to be special. It's a short show. It's going to be a short show. The show is going to be short. Not the other stuff. The other stuff going to be long. Long. Everything long. So come on in. Let me say hello to the people. Got to say hello to the people. Got Preston in the house. Good afternoon, Preston. Good afternoon. Anthony. Anthony's in the house. Good afternoon, Anthony. Got Erica representing Reading. Good afternoon, Erica. Appreciate you. Mike. Mike in Woodlawn. Appreciate you, Mike. Terry representing downtown. Good afternoon, Terry. Good afternoon. We got Brent in the house representing Dallas, Texas. All right. Tria in the house. Tria representing Columbia Township. Got Brendan. Oh, I already said Brent, but he says it's the Valentine's Day backdrop. Yeah. Short show. Chelsea, good afternoon. I hope you have a good Valentine's Day, Chelsea. I don't know. You never share with me, your uncle. Whether you dating, none of that kind of stuff. You don't share that stuff with me. I bet you tell your Uncle Nick. I'm sensitive about that. I don't know that I like y'all relationship. But good afternoon, Chelsea. Got Pamela. Pamela in the house, representing North Avondale. Myosha says she's from the A1. I don't know what that is. I just know you rich and you live in like North Avondale. Paul, good afternoon. He's representing the Heartbreak Hotel. All right. Got Blade, just saying stuff just to be saying it. Good afternoon, Blade. Got Dante, good afternoon, Dante. Appreciate you. Fame in the house. Fame says he's representing Lancaster, Ohio today. All right, can't beat that. Danny representing Westwood. Good afternoon. Thank you for checking in. Benita in the house, representing Roselawn. Good afternoon, Benita. Regina, she just says hello to everybody. So hello to you, Regina. Anthony says, once you eat all the ginger snaps wifey got you for Valentine's Day, you will go to sleep and miss the whole day. If you say that. She didn't get me anything for Valentine's Day. And that's absolutely fine. We don't really get down like that. Because I'm not one of those people. So every day is Valentine's Day. Every day ain't Valentine's Day. Only Valentine's Day is Valentine's Day. But we show love all the time. So, nothing wrong with that. Sabrina in the house representing North College Hill. Got Terry in the house representing E-Town. I'm assuming that's Evanston. I'm not sure. But good afternoon, Terry. Good afternoon, Brenda, representing Fairfield. Benita says, I love your wall drop. All right. Chelsea say, don't be like that. No, I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive. I don't like you having a better relationship. Maybe not better. It's different. A more open relationship with one of your other uncles. I don't like that. Either it's all the same, or I don't want to say nothing, or mine should be better, more open. I should know everything all of them know. Aunts too. I should know everything every one of your aunts know and every one of your uncles know. So nobody can say they know more about you than me. That's how it should be. Ron says double uno Nina. Not sure exactly what that means, but good afternoon, Ron. Good afternoon. Janice, happy Valentine's Day, Janice. Jesse, I don't know, but Janice is my secret Cincinnati Valentine. She don't even know. She my secret Cincinnati Valentine. By the way, I found the hat. It was in a place that I wasn't pleased about, so I had to clean it. It's drying. But Janice is my secret Valentine. Like I said, she doesn't even know that. So don't tell her. Let's see. Dwayne, good afternoon. He's representing Mount Airy. Got Dominique in the house. Good afternoon, Dominique. Dominique say, hey. In my mind, that's what she said. She didn't sound like, her voice was a few octaves lower than mine, but, you know. Let me see. We got Rick in the house representing Colerain. All right. And, let me see. Carolyn says, good afternoon, all. The hell up with the background. It's Valentine's Day. See, look, I've been listening to talk all day because I'm at my daytime gig. I'm in a position where, a lot of my stuff is passive stuff. I have to sit in front of a TV and watch videos, but I don't really have to pay attention to the videos. I just have to make sure that the videos are doing what they're supposed to be doing. I'm converting old VHS tapes to digital. And so as long as everything look good and sound good, I'm good. So I just sit there, kind of watching the TV. But I'm not really watching because a lot of the videos are videos that I've seen I don't know how many times. And it's one of those things where, I'm listening out of one ear. If something go wrong, I'm like, oh, well, something just happened. I can hear it. I'm like, oh, hold on, let me make sure that, and, do whatever. I say all of that to say. So I'm listening to the Lincoln Ware show while I'm watching these videos happen. And I'm listening to Wyatt while I'm watching these videos happen. Everybody want to talk about stuff. But this is a day for love. This is a day for love. For people who don't just have love every day. So I don't know that I want to talk about all of that stuff. How do we fix the kids? And what do we do about these boards that aren't open to people? And, all of that kind of stuff. Even though I will say, I don't understand how you complain about boards not being transparent and not having oversight and not having rules and the members of the boards not being vetted by some organization to oversee them. When you own a board that don't have rules, that's not vetted, that has no oversight, that won't fulfill public records requests. I don't understand that, but I don't even necessarily want to get into it today. I don't want to get in. I might get a little bit into something, but I don't really want to get into that today. I want to talk about love. I want to see. Can I ask a question? How many ladies in here are single? How many ladies in here are single? Show of hands. Y'all know how to put a hand up in here. And I'm sure that's not Robert Willis putting his hand up. That was Robert Willis saying hello. How many ladies in here are single and want love? I'm not trying to, Chelsea says me, you don't count. How many of y'all are single and actually want love? I'm not trying to hook nobody up. I'm not trying to hook nobody up. That's not what this is about. Dominique says she's single. She's looking for love. Andrea's single. She's looking for love. All right. Just two? Just two? You know, see, that's a private conversation that we should have had already, Chelsea. Tria says she's single. She's looking for love. Okay. Because I'm wondering. Crystal says I'm single and looking. Okay. I say that because I'm wondering, have people like, in particular women, I get the feeling in talking to the women that I talk to that a lot of y'all genuinely have given up on finding love. A lot of y'all like, I'm here, but I'm whatever age. I'm in my, 40s. I'm in my 50s. And I'm probably not going to find it. I'm still looking and I'm still open to it. But there's a really good chance I'm not going to find it. Now, am I off base on that? A lot of y'all like, I'm open to it. I am single and I am open to it, but I've kind of given up. Like it's an idea that I'm comfortable with and open to, but it's not something that I genuinely see happening in my life. Are you alluding to one of your former callers, Beth, giving up on love? No, but she has, clearly. If she were listening, she'd be mad at me again and she would stop listening again. But clearly she has. And what I'm saying is, I find that a lot of single women of a certain age have given up. Like, they don't, like, I think it was, I think I saw Tria. Tria says, I'm not actively looking though. So Tria, does that mean you've resigned yourself to the fact that it probably won't happen? Dominique says, I believe that means I'm on point. Bullseye, you got it. And now, fellas, how many of y'all single? How many of y'all are single? If you watching right now, you one of the fellas, how many of y'all are single? Hands, say me, something like that. Jason says me. Jason is single. Lewis, Blade says he's single. Blade, how you single? You don't nobody know what to believe with you, Blade. Don't nobody know what to believe. Rick says he's single. Lewis is single. Ron didn't answer the question. Dante's single. Jack says, I'm single now. I'm single right now while I listen. He playing games. Lamont's single. Fame is newly single. I don't know that women want a newly single guy. Ron said, I said me. Okay, okay. Don't cuss me out. William says, I'm single, but my heart and plate is full. I don't know what that means. Oh, Blade says, I'm okay, so it's two different blades? What the hell? How is it two different blades? That's just a weird thing. That's just weird. But okay, it is what it is. So we got fellas are single. Fellas, let me ask y'all this. Honestly, this is an honest question. Dwayne says he's single. Why are y'all single? And are y'all actively looking for somebody to be in love with? Or are you just single because, basically it's a buyer's market? Because trust me, ladies, it is easy as a man to get out there and, get the draws. It's easy. So are y'all single just because? Are y'all single like, I'm single and I'm looking, and just the women of today don't really seem to be worth my time? See, Jason says, yeah, I need y'all to interact with me today. Jason says, I've been in love before. Right now, just taking care of myself. What does that mean? Turn that off. What does that mean? Right now, just taking care of myself. He says, getting those credit cards down first. Okay. Jack said he's single because he likes sleeping alone most of the time. You could do that even being in a relationship. Blade says, I'm single because I put my career and education first. I've never understood that. Fame says, I'm single because I got stuff to do. Somebody had to explain to me how being in a relationship stops you from doing things. If you're in the right relationship, that don't stop you from doing nothing. See, that could be one of your litmus tests. Fellas, like, I'm single, but I'm focusing on my career. I need a woman that's cool with and supportive of me focusing on my career. And then as I climb that ladder, she'll be there. So I'll know she's there for me. I'm not waiting till I get to the top of the ladder and then find a woman who's just there for my money or my status or whatever. Jason says, women take up a lot of time. Really? Ladies? And I'm asking, look, I'm just for the record, I'm happily married. I've been out of the dating game for a long time. And I listen to women and I listen to men and I see all of that, but I don't know what the disconnect is. So I'm really just trying to understand the disconnect. Shahara says, I was actively looking, but got tired. It's damn near a full-time job. Recently was approached by a guy I thought had potential, but he ended up having a girlfriend. But Shahara, I don't want to sound rude or mean. First, for a woman in particular, looking should not be a part-time job. Actively looking should not be a part-time or full-time job. Actively looking, to me, pretty much for a woman, and this is my perception being on the other side of that. For me, a woman actively looking just means she keep herself in decent shape. She puts herself in a position to be noticed, and she seems approachable. That's pretty much it for a woman. I'm actively looking. What does that mean for a woman? So what do y'all mean when y'all say actively looking? But Shahara, you've limited yourself on so many different levels that I think it's going to be really difficult for you. And you got a right to limit yourself, but just based on conversations that we've had on here, like, you've limited yourself a lot. So this 6'5" dude making $400,000, chiseled out of stone with, perfect teeth, no blemishes on his face. His eyes can't bulge out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? His ears got to be perfectly proportioned. He got to, you put it where there's only like 6 dudes on the planet that you would feel like were good enough. So yeah, you've lived. Now, hopefully one of those 6 dudes come and holler at you. Because I'm all for love. But you might, you might have put a lot of stipulations on it. Shahara says, yes, it is. You haven't been single in a long time. That's very true. Things are different now. I was on dating apps. It don't take that long to be on dating apps. I've been on dating apps before. You create a profile, and then you check it sometimes. That's not that hard. Created Excel spreadsheets with names, qualities, etc. of each, and went through all of them and had conversations with guys on the apps, keeping up the conversation. It became too much. Again, you are kind of reinforcing what I said earlier. You've created a situation where there's a specific, you created a damn spreadsheet with names. And so if the, forgive my language, see, y'all make me do this. So if the nigga got the wrong name, he don't qualify. If the nigga got every quality you want, but his name ain't the right damn name. Like, I had an Excel sheet, and Thomas was not one of the names I was cool with. You willing to change your name to Gerard? If you'll change your name to Gerard, then I'll date you. Like, that sound, you know what I'm saying? That sounds weird. I think, Shahara, you made it for, like, for real, women. It does not have to be that difficult. And fellas, if I'm wrong, so I need a dude to step in and say, Emanuel, you're wrong. Emanuel, you're wrong. But be relatively fit and or attractive looking. Be somewhere where you can be seen and seem approachable. If you walking around looking mean as hell, it's gonna be hard for you to find a man. Hold on, let me go to the phone. Caller.
Emanuel.
Yes.
Why can only a dude call in and say that you're wrong?
I didn't say.
I'm a woman.
Hold on.
You're wrong.
Stop. See, that becomes a part of the problem. I'd hate to be Mike Jones and see what he had to put up with. But what I'm saying, when I said dudes call in and tell me I'm wrong, I'm saying about the stuff I was saying from the perspective of a man. Now, when I'm talking to...
Correct yourself.
Let me get it out. When I'm talking to the men, and if I say this is what women are looking for, then I would say the same thing. And women, if I'm wrong, call in and tell me I'm wrong. So, but I was talking to y'all women, and I'm saying be relatively fit and or attractive, be somewhere where you can be seen and seem approachable. That's what I was asking the men. If I'm wrong on those three qualities for a woman to be approached, men tell me I'm wrong. You can't tell me I'm wrong because you're not approaching women. So on that, you can't tell me I'm wrong. But go ahead.
Gonna talk now.
I give you permission to speak.
Do you know what my main gripe about these types of conversations are? And I have a sore throat, so I sound a little
First,
funny.
I'm not sure
But
what type of conversation you think this is.
the type of conversation where men jump down women's throat because a woman has a specific type of man that she's looking for.
Okay,
And
hold
then
on.
men get all mad, and vice versa with women.
Mayosha, I'm gonna let you finish. I'm
What?
sorry, Mimi. I'm gonna let you finish. But
Call me by my nickname.
I'm gonna let you finish. But whose throat did I jump down? I said quite clearly, you have a right to have whatever stipulation on it you want, but know that you limit yourself when you do that. So whose throat did I jump down?
You jumped down Shahira's throat and you said it all funky and nasty,
What?
like her man got to have perfect teeth and he can't have a which way eye. And
Right?
so here's the thing.
Hold on, before you
Here's the thing that-
finish, she said she made out an Excel spreadsheet with acceptable names.
What's wrong with it? If that's what that woman wants,
That's what I said. All I said was
she
that is
wants.
limiting. That is limiting. Am I lying? Is that not limiting yourself? Is that not limiting your options?
It may be, but if
Well, then
that's
what did I
what
say
she wants,
wrong?
that's what she wants.
I didn't say anything
You
about
said
that.
it nasty, and you said it like that's a bad thing, and she's a horrible person.
I
and
clearly
the
said she's
main
got a right
thing
to do
gets
that.
on my nerves is when people say what they need in a relationship, and then other people get mad about it.
She need a nigga named Gerard. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that. Stop it. That's
Maybe
not something
she
you need.
does. Maybe she does. Now, do you remember when everybody jumped down? Oh, for the life of me, I can't remember her name now, but she was the first, and I know you don't watch the housewife shows, but she was the first black housewife for New York City. Oh, Ebony K. Williams. She's on the Griot. And you remember that interview that she did with...
I don't remember the details. I remember she said some silly bullshit.
She said that that crazy lady, I shouldn't call her crazy. That lady asked her, and for the life of me, I can't remember anybody's name today. Ilyana, her, asked her, would she date a bus driver? And she said if he owned the bus company. Everybody got mad at her. I saw absolutely, me and Mr. Jones had a deep conversation about that night. Everybody got mad at her, and I saw no reason why anybody would get mad at her saying, dude gotta own the bus station, he can't, or own the bus company, he can't be the bus driver. That's
I don't
what
see a problem with that
she
either.
wants. That's what she requires. And you know what usually happens? Oh
my goodness.
Somebody will end up.
I'm praying
They
for
require the man that owns the bus company. They settle for the man that's the bus driver, and then they get mad, and then they're unhappy. Why in the world would you even put yourself through that if you know what you need? Why even go through that?
It's not what you need,
you're going to be
it's
unhappy.
what you want.
It's what you need.
Keep making a
It's what
difference.
you need.
In my mind, there's a huge difference between wants and needs. So,
not me.
Say that again.
Not me. I don't have a huge difference between what I want and what I need.
There's a huge difference.
What is it?
Okay, you need food to live, right?
Yes.
But you don't need it to be a T-bone steak. You want it to be a T-bone steak, maybe, but you don't need it to be that. So there's a difference
Completely
between wants
different when
and
you're
needs.
talking about food. I'm talking about what you want or need in a mate.
You're talking about
That,
what you
to me,
want
is
in a
not
mate,
different.
and that's fine. I don't have a problem with anybody, man or woman, saying this is what I want in a mate. I don't have a problem
And then
with that.
why do you get all mad at Shahira when she said
Who
that
got
she needs
mad?
a brother named
I
Dwayne?
think if you go back and listen, you will hear me say you got a right to do that.
Yeah,
You got
you
to,
said
but
it,
what
but you
you are
said it
doing
funky.
is you are
You
cutting
said it
the
funky.
eligible people down, and she's probably got about 6 people on the planet now who's eligible to be her man. I don't have a problem with that. If you want to cut your options down to 6 out of billions, that's fine. You got a right to do that.
You said it funky, though.
Oh, now
you
we
said
talking
it
about
nasty.
now we talking about the way I said it, not what I said. Okay.
Exactly. Because you said it nasty.
That is
you said it with attitude.
And this
you
ain't
said
for
it
all
like
ladies.
there's something wrong with
But that's
Shahira,
some crazy
when there's
woman
nothing
shit.
wrong
That's
with
crazy
that
woman
for
shit.
knowing what she wants.
That is
There's
crazy
nothing
woman
wrong
shit.
with
I'm just
knowing
telling you.
what you want and what you require.
All right.
Nothing.
All right.
It's like I told Mr. Jones. So she settles for the bus driver. She is going to get mad every time she wants to go out to the 5-star restaurant and the bus driver can't afford it. She's going to get mad because she always has to pay for it. And that relationship is going to end.
Mimi,
so if you know that
Mimi,
you require a
Mimi,
man with money or a man that can take you here, there,
Mimi,
do this, that, and the other, there is nothing wrong with that.
Mimi,
What?
do you hit Mr. Jones?
No.
Okay. Just checking. You sound like you hit him. Like if he say stuff that you don't agree with, you pinch him. You know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that.
Well, why did you even put that out there? You know I'm not like that.
I think you might pinch him. I'm listening to you. It's the way that you saying what you saying. You sound like the type of woman that pinch a nigga. That's all I'm saying.
The next time you see him, I want you to ask him if I hit him.
Like he gonna say yes, so you can pinch him again. Stop it.
So I can hit him when we get home? No, I don't hit him, and he does not.
Do you pinch him?
No, I don't. Okay. You know, I don't pinch people because my brother used to pinch us with his toes, and it hurt so bad. So I hate pinches. I hate pinches, and I hate being pinched. Yes, isn't that the weirdest? He would pinch us with his toes, and it would hurt like hell. I'm telling you, you felt like you got a shot.
It's not what you saying, but the way you saying it, you sound like somebody who pinches or hits her husband.
Whatever. You're just saying that because I said that about you.
Yes,
so
partly yes, so that you can see how ridiculous it sounds. Yes.
It does not sound ridiculous, but the overall point of my call, leave Shahira alone if she knows what she wants from a man.
She got a whole
That's
Excel
my
spreadsheet.
whole point. There's nothing wrong with Excel. I got a spreadsheet open right now. I mean, it's work-related, but it's nothing wrong with Excel. Leave that woman alone. She knows what she wants.
I don't think she does.
Did you get Mrs. Livingston anything today?
I'm going to give it to her later on.
Oh, Lord. Bye.
What? You don't give this. Yes, it's a nighttime gift. But, okay, back to what I was saying, because I think Mimi was way off base. Again, I'll repeat. Everybody has every right to have whatever standard they want. I don't have anything against that. I don't care if you think your man, at the very least, he has to make or be worth $237 billion. Cool. You got your standard. Whatever your standard is, that's fine. Again, you limit yourself, but you got a right to limit yourself. I wasn't really even discussing that. What I was talking about was, ladies, do y'all have a problem being approached? Do y'all have a problem being approached? Is it difficult for you to be approached? And what I was asking was, because again, I'll go back to those three things. Like, I don't understand how it's a job looking for somebody, because for me, I'm an old dude though. As for me, looking for somebody, actively looking for a woman should consist of being attractive, whatever that is to whoever, being somewhere where you can be seen, and looking approachable. That's pretty much all it takes. And I was asking the fellas, if I'm wrong about that, then let me know. Dante.
What's happening, E?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey man, I just wanted to put my 2 cents in before I took off to work. But that's one of the problems out here with dating women right now, is that these crazy requirements and nobody's willing to compromise. You know, like she was saying, every time she wants to go out to a 5-star restaurant, she'll be mad because that's what she wants, because he can't pay for it and she has to pay for it all the time. If that's what you want, ho, pay for it. Is we together for love, or are we together for 5-star restaurants?
Well, for some women, that is a part of, that's what they have on their Excel spreadsheet.
Nah, that's not love though, man.
Well, here's what they're saying, Dante, and I don't think it's unfair. Dante, in order for me to love you, you got to make this much money.
That's crazy, man.
How is it crazy? Is it crazy, Dante? Wait, let me ask you this. Is it crazy for you to say, all right, woman, in order for me to love you, you gotta look a certain way? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't be maybe a certain weight, or, you can't wear fake hair or fake eyelashes or whatever. Is that unreasonable?
Well, to me, those are two different things, because you're basing that off of a.
But
because if you're saying you want a woman to be a certain way or not wear a weave or whatever, because that's based off of appearance. What I'm saying is if you like dating someone, or you fall in love with someone, how much money they have shouldn't matter. It should be how they treat you and how they make you feel. We can compromise on the money factor. If I make enough, just speaking as a man, if I make enough money to take both of us to 5-star dinners, or if we don't. If we have to go every once in a while, it's about how you make me feel and how you treat me. I don't care about how much money you make. We can compromise on the money and the dinner thing.
But Dante, here's what I don't know that a lot of people understand. What you value may be different than what somebody else value. There's a lot of women. Wait, hold on. There's a lot of women that value money over everything else, right?
That's why they're in the situation that they're in.
But just like there's a lot of men that value physical appearance over everything.
And that's why they're in the situation. Man, there's a lot of good dudes out here that drive Honda Accords. It's not being funny.
No, you're right. But that don't matter to a lot of women. For some women.
And that's why they're in the situation that they're in. They keep falling for the same type of dude. Everybody's looking for the same prototype dude who mistreats all the women. Therefore, therefore, the good guy, or the quote-unquote good guy, is always around, single and by himself, because everybody has this prototype dude. Sometimes you have to go away from the norm to find what you want sometimes.
But Dante, here's what I would love for you and a lot of men, but since I'm talking to you, because you sound like really personally offended by it.
No, I'm not offended by it at all. I'm just saying some people have these I don't want to say unrealistic views, but sometimes people follow the same thing, and if you keep doing the same thing over and over, you're going to get the same results. So sometimes you have to go away from the norm.
Dante, let them get the same result. Don't worry. That's less of those people that, I don't know what but if they like, you got to make $250,000 a year. I don't know what you make. But if you don't make $250,000 a year and you want a woman to love you for you, good. It's good that the women with those standards have those standards, because you don't have to deal with their asses.
But what I'm saying, it may be a perfect guy for her that makes her $125,000 a year. That probably will make her. No, I'm not saying like,
So what?
Well, yeah, and that's why I said that's why they're in the position that they're in, because he may not make 250. He might make 125, but he may treat you like a queen and make you feel wonderful. But those guys are not getting a chance because you have these unrealistic standards. And most of the time, the guy that makes $400,000, he's not looking for a woman like the woman that's looking for him. He wants some unrealistic, some implanted woman. He's not looking for her.
Good.
Most of the time.
Good. See, in spite of what Mimi was saying, I am equal opportunity. Like, I want to see everybody find love. But if you're not reasonable in terms of, you limit yourself to a certain degree, and I'm going to use what sounds like a judgmental term, but it's really the only way that I can think of to describe it real quick. And if you are actually looking for the wrong thing and ignoring the right thing, then let your ass be lonely. And as men or as women, we shouldn't care about the people with unreasonable expectations. Let them have them. Let them be lonely. There's less people that you have to weed through to find your correct person.
I agree. And you know why I didn't get the way you said it the first time?
Mm-hmm. Why?
Because you said that funky. All right. All right. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All right, Dante. And I'm going to keep trying to go back to the point that I was making. And so, ladies, do y'all find it hard? Like, is it difficult? Is it hard work as a woman to be out, try to make yourself look attractive, and to look like, you know what I'm saying, like you're approachable, like running around looking mad and all that kind of stuff? Like when I was talking about smiling, women got mad because I said people should smile. And I'm wanting to know from women, is that really genuinely like a difficult thing to do? Just to walk around, look pleasant. Because I've asked men if I'm off base on this. No man has so far said, Emanuel, you off base. I don't care if a woman looks approachable. I don't care if a woman is, you know what I'm saying? It feels to me like, women, this is what men are looking for. Is that difficult to do? Why is there pushback on that? Key.
Hey, what's going on, Emmanuel? How are you?
Key, I'm doing good. How are you?
Okay. You got a hot topic on here today. This phone going to be off the hook.
I don't think so.
I'm trying to hurry up and get in before everybody start tagging you. You got call after call after call.
Well, I mean, people want to talk. Like, you're a single woman, right?
Wait, you're not about to put me in this conversation
No.
and have all these people
I'm not
saying
trying to
this
match
crazy
you up.
stuff on the comments.
Key, I promise you, I'm not trying to match you up with nobody or anything.
No, because remember, I told you when we first started talking about this, hook me up with Dave Stinger, and I ain't heard nothing back from that, so I'm done with you.
I can't make that man do nothing. But Key, as a single woman...
Let's go on to when you're talking about the smiling part.
Well, wait a minute. I mean, we're going to get to that. As a
single woman... Well, I'm going to just start making stuff up. This ain't me per se. I'm going to just give you a general
I'm asking
answer.
about you. And these are simple... Key, these are simple questions. I promise I'm not trying to expose you or anything like that. As a single woman, have you given up on finding love?
No.
So you believe that it can still happen for you?
Yes, but I have been hurt or whatever.
And how does that factor in?
Well, I guess,
Because I think we all been hurt. Like,
yeah, I know, but
there's nobody on here who could be like, I've never been hurt in a relationship.
I know, but it was like the hurt and like damage type. You know what I mean?
Not necessarily, but go ahead.
Well, like hurt to where it's like, I guess it's like, I can't put it into words without going into too many details.
I don't want you to go into too many details.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Brenda Early. But yeah, no, it's not. It's not deterring me from looking or whatever, because it is some good. It's some good, decent people out here or whatever. And then with Shahar, when she was doing her list or whatever, I get the gist of what she was doing, Emanuel. She was just doing it like, and I'm not speaking for her, but I heard of people doing this before. They're just putting like a list of people they meet and putting like, she just putting a name so she can remember out of all the stuff she put for that person, who that was. Like, okay, Eric was this, and this. You know what I mean?
No,
So
help me
that's-
then. Well, help me then understand the point of something like that. Like,
Well,
why are you? Wait a minute. Let me ask the question. Why are
Okay.
you putting? I'm gonna use your name. Why are you putting Eric on the list and listing his qualities if, for some reason, you have already disqualified Eric? Why is he?
No.
on the list?
No. Look, this I'm not for sure if this is how her list goes, but let's just say, okay, from what I've heard of people doing lists, they're not disqualifying anybody. Say like she's on a dating app, or she's just doing a date, and like where she's going different places and doing like just dating people. And when I say dating people, everybody, I'm not saying she's going around sleeping with everybody. This is just like a dating thing that she's doing. She's just checking out her options.
Right.
So she's putting on the list Eric or whatever. Let's say Eric. Let's say Malik. Let's say
Gerard. You got to put Gerard on there.
No, we ain't gonna say no Gerard. We're gonna say, because I don't want nobody to be like
Not against Gerard.
Eric, but that's probably your middle name. Let's say Eric, because there might be somebody in here named Gerard. I'm trying to pick somebody that's not on here. Eric, Malik, let's say Ty, and no, not Bill. Let's just go with them three, Eric, Malik, and Ty. She probably got more than that.
Right.
Okay, so it's going to be like, okay, like height, then it's going to be weight probably, then it's going to be how they treat, you know what I'm saying, and then how they treat her on that, wherever she met them at, might be a scale of 1 to 10 or whatever her scale might be. It might be how their attentiveness was to her.
But what is the end goal of this list?
I guess the end goal of the list is to narrow it down, like, okay, who is the better suited for her. So it's like she's trying to check all these different people and see which one is the most suitable for her, and to like what her style is.
That
like they all might have look, they all might have different styles, but all of them might be a different style of what she likes from each of them, or all of them might have, or one of them might have everything she's looking for, or someone might have like 2 or 3 things but she got to narrow it down by dating them all and figuring out which one is the perfect candidate. So you put that on the list.
That sounds super weird.
Well, it's kind of like, you know how people do a vision board. You know how you do goals for your life or whatever. Some people do that for like goals for like relationship.
Yeah, that
like
sounds weird.
Like I said, I'm not for sure that's how her list is, how her list is, but I'm just saying like people do those kind of different things. Like, okay, you want, I'm saying, yeah, like Preston said, like hygiene, they gotta have good hygiene or whatever.
Okay, Keith.
You know how you was talking about, so they have to have be fit or whatever. You don't want no. Okay, so you try to say the woman got to be fit. What if she trying to say the man go? They don't want no beer belly.
But what I'm saying is, why do you need a list, right? Say I date Irene, and I know
because
what I want in my head.
Because some people might not remember everything.
Wait,
you know what I mean?
Let me get it out. I date Irene. I know what I want in my head, and Irene is too tall for me. I don't need to make a list to say that Irene is too tall.
Right,
I know when I met Irene, that bitch was too tall. So I'm not dating
you sound like
Irene.
Dante talking about,
I'm not dating Irene with the purpose of marrying Irene because she don't fit what I'm looking for. I don't need a list to tell me that. I don't understand the list.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you know how guys say that women want all the details, and we just like, okay, yeah, I'm going here, and then the women will be like, okay, you going here? Well, who, when, why, what? You know how guys say that or whatever.
No, I don't.
No, okay,
I don't know what you're saying.
You ain't never heard of that?
I didn't even comprehend what you just said.
Okay, you know how a guy would be like, okay, I'm going to the store, and then okay, a woman want to know, okay, you going to the store with who, when, what, when you come back. You know, you had never heard somebody say that in a joke or whatever. Like the women want a full list detail, and men just want to say, okay, I'm going to the store with Earl.
Okay.
Okay, you never heard of that where it said like, okay, and then the women be like, okay, I want to know where you going with Earl, where are you going, when you going, how you going, who you going with, how you getting back. You ever heard of that?
Sure, I heard of that.
Okay, that sounds like what you just said, like you already know. But like this new age stuff or whatever, it's like that's what people do. They make lists, they write stuff down. That's the new age of stuff that people do now. Like men probably don't do
wait
that.
A minute. So there's a chance that for some women, I'm not talking about Shahara personally.
Right.
There's a chance that
me neither, because like I said, I'm not for sure that's how hers is, but I've seen this or whatever. That's how people do it. But that's the new age of doing stuff, Emanuel. And also, too,
that's weird.
And then it's also, you know how they have seminars about different stuff where you go to seminars and they teach you stuff like this. Also, if you go to dating stuff, they teach you stuff like this.
Key?
Huh? Yeah.
Women are going to dating seminars and they're teaching them to make lists of
like you've never seen on TV where you see like
running these dating
expert
seminars, or is this some woman ran stuff?
No, you never seen like on TV where like well, you must not watch certain TV where they'll have like a guest on there that's a dating expert or whatever.
They're normally women, right?
Huh?
They're normally women, right?
The dating expert is men and women.
Really?
Now they might not tell you like to write stuff down, but they'll tell you like what to do or whatever. But you have to put stuff down in perspective, because like I say, if you're dating or whatever, you might not know. Like they might say something or whatever that you didn't think that you thought was a good thing, and you put that on the list under their name. So like I say, you know what you want or whatever, but different things might show you different kinds of stuff that you want. I know it sounds tedious, but that's
no, it don't sound tedious. It sounds weird.
But that's the new age of stuff, Emanuel. Where like I say, like they got vision boards. Do you think it's weird that people have vision boards and write stuff down on what they're gonna accomplish this year? You think that's weird?
That's different.
But I'm saying, do you think it's weird though that somebody writing down what they accomplished instead of just saying I'm gonna accomplish this and do it?
No, I don't have a problem with that.
So, but you have a problem with somebody writing down, okay, what they going, like as far as like man or qualities, and like I say, they got, you know what I'm saying, they on 3 different dates or whatever, and they writing down all these different things about this man that they just went on a date with.
Yes,
that's
weird.
Why do you have
to?
They know what qualities they want, but they writing down everything, probably positive, what's a positive and what's a plus about the date or whatever, and narrowing it down to what they will accept and what they want to accept and what they want to go with.
Key.
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm doing this, Emanuel.
I didn't say you
I'm
are.
Just talking.
I'm just trying to get a word in every once in a while.
You've been getting a word in. People in the chat been telling you, let me talk.
You've been talking.
Well, they've been saying they say you cutting me off.
I'm not cutting you off. I don't think anybody even said that.
They did. Go back.
I'm not cutting you off. I'm trying to understand this nonsense.
I think it was Lamont.
Whatever. I'm just trying to understand the nonsense. So, Key, let's say this person with the list is, I'm going to say auditioning 6 dudes, right?
Yeah.
So you go on, dates, 3-4 dates with 6 different dudes. But you know what you want. Like, he had to have perfect teeth, right?
Yeah.
Why do you need a list? When you look at that nigga, you could be like, his teeth ain't perfect. Why do you need to write that down on a list? If that nigga stink, why do you need to write that down on a list? You just disqualified him. Like, why? I don't understand the list. You see and you know what you want. And when you see, this is what I was saying earlier, I think last week, you go in looking for those deal breakers. You don't need a list. You already know what your deal, or make a list of your deal breakers. And if you don't know what your deal breakers are, then you look at him and you're like, is teeth one? Like, oh yeah, I got teeth on the list. His teeth is jacked up. That's one of my deal breakers. Finish the date, because now he's friend, and that's that. You don't need a list to know that. You know.
Look,
I don't like that
dude.
dude.
Emmanuel, but if they doing a date, if they dating and they putting it on the list, they might not remember who that was. So they got the name on there, and they got the person, and they got all this on there. So they writing everything down. Probably at the end of when they finish dating, they gonna look at it and be like, okay, yeah, no, they gonna check them off after, like, I guess after they finish dating.
So they have like super duper short-term memory issues.
No,
so they might go on a date. So they might go on a date with Jack, and they really didn't like Jack, but they might not remember tomorrow that they didn't like Jack. So they gotta put it on a list.
No, what I'm saying is they say they dating Jack, and like you say, he won one of the qualifications.
Right.
At the end of the night, they probably put that on the board and go to the next day. So they probably do that on the board and keep going around with their dates, or they're gonna mark it on the board.
It just sounds super weird to me, but if that's what it takes, that's what it takes.
Yeah, so I'm just guessing, man. You a hot mess, but you crack me up. But that's what's going on, Emmanuel. But you enjoying the rest of your day. Besides that, I want to let somebody else get in and get in on this conversation.
All right, Key. I appreciate it.
Okay, well, don't be having too much fun tonight. You gonna be on tomorrow, or that's gonna tire you out for tomorrow?
I plan on being on tomorrow.
Okay, you hesitated. You said
I plan on being on tomorrow.
Okay, all right. You enjoy the rest of your day. Everybody in the chat, y'all have a good one. Be safe.
All right, that was Key. I'm not even necessarily against the list of the spreadsheet or whatever. It just seems super weird to me. But you do you the way that you do you. Some people do have short-term memory, and they be like, I went on a date last night. Who did I date? And then they like, I got to look at my list to see who I dated last night and see what kind of person he was. And I need my list to tell me how tall he was. And I need my list to tell me did his breath stink. And because I don't remember this stuff, So maybe, I don't know. Call her.
Emmanuel. This is your favorite niece. This is your favorite niece speaker.
All right, Chelsea, how you doing?
I'm amazing. How are you on this fine Valentine's Day?
I am absolutely amazing.
All right. So all these females calling in talking about spreadsheets and vision boards. If you making a spreadsheet to keep track of the niggas you dating, you are crazy. I don't care what you say. A spreadsheet, she talking about it was a full-time job. It sounds like a full-time job. Like, you making a spreadsheet to remember the qualities of these men. Why are you dating 20 men? You should know from date number 1 whether it's going to be a date number 2 or not. You don't need a spreadsheet to tell you, all right, I'm interested in this man because he smelled good, so he's a contender for date number 2.
Well, apparently some people do. Maybe the sheer volume of men that they've met creates.
That means that you giving too many people your time and energy.
I think that's subjective. Because look, if you out there, right? And when I say out there, I don't mean, on no, sleeping around stuff. But you're out there, you're making yourself available. I could see if I was a single dude right now, I might be talking to 15, 20 different chicks. I'm not necessarily dating them all, but we all cool and they're all in the running. I might have a problem remembering who's who, so I need a list to remember.
No, and the spreadsheet is going to remind you.
Yeah.
Of somebody who you clearly probably wasn't interested in because you don't remember them.
I don't know if I'm interested in them because I've only talked to them, like, say, via text message or whatever the dating app is. So I've only talked to them via the dating app, and I'm gathering information. So Steven is, I don't know, whatever it is you're looking for, and then whatever. So I've never heard of a man doing this, but I'm not necessarily saying that it's wrong. It just sounds weird to me.
It's wild. That is wild. If you want to remember what somebody said to you, you just go and look back in the text messages. Like, I'm not understanding the need. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm not understanding the need for a seminar either, because I'm not even going to get into that. That's just wild. But I do think that I don't look the most approachable all the time. Like, now, when you were saying,
now why would you not, you know what I'm saying, if you're out and about, why not just look approachable? I ain't even saying you got to be cheesing all the time, but just not look mad.
It's a difference between looking mad and looking busy, though. Like, I'm not walking around looking like I don't have a goal 99% of the time. Like, most of the time, if I'm walking around somewhere, it's because I'm goal-oriented to go do whatever I'm doing. So if I'm got my mindset on, I'm going into Walmart to run and grab this and leave, then I'm not walking around looking like I want you to talk to me. It's not intentional. It's not like I'm not walking around looking like angry or like I got an attitude, but I just don't look like necessarily I want to be bothered either. But I'm aware of that. Like, I understand.
But why somebody? See, to me, that's not reasonable. Even if you just running into Walgreens to pick up your prescription, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to realize, women, y'all have to realize this, or at least I feel this way. You have to realize if it's dudes in the Walgreens, you might, as they say, get chosen in Walgreens. He might be your perfect dude in Walgreens, but you looking like, nigga, don't approach me. You know what I'm saying? So it seems to me reasonable that people, not just women, but that people should at least try to seem friendly and approachable, really at all times. I mean, unless you mad. Like, legitimately, you mad. They just stole your bonus check at the job, or, you know, somebody did whatever. People, you got a right to look mad. But I think just in general, people should look friendly and approachable.
What if you don't want to be approached? Then why you got to look friendly and approachable?
But if you are, and this is more of a question, kind of, it's like an opposite Jeopardy. It's a question stated in the form of a comment. If you are single and looking for love, why would you ever not want to be approached?
That's fair. That's a fair question. But I feel like you can't just be like, your mood change every day. So you be looking for love, generally speaking. But today just ain't your day. Like you said, you mad or you sad or you feeling whatever the emotion is. You can't be like every day you should withhold the way that you feeling if you looking for love. Like, that's crazy work.
Okay, I guess. It just sounds reason if you're single and you're looking, but you haven't given up on love.
Are you asking me personally, or you generally speaking?
Personally.
No. Why would I do that?
Well, some people do. I mean, I know you're a younger woman, but maybe once you hit, 36, 37, you might be like, oh, I don't know that it's ever gonna happen for me.
I mean, for me personally, finding love, quote unquote, is not like a life goal of mine. Like, it would be nice. It'd be a nice addition to what I have going on, but it's not something that's in the forefront of me being happy. So I don't know. I don't feel like I said, I don't feel like it's a goal of mine necessarily. So I don't have nothing. I can't give up on something that I'm not working towards specifically. But it's not something that I've closed off to either. Like, I'm not. If a dude approached me or somebody said they was interested in me, I wouldn't be like, oh, nah, I ain't looking for that. You gonna have to find somebody who, looking for what you looking for. No, it's something that I would give a chance, but it's not something that I'm actively pursuing or that I feel like I need to actively pursue to be happy at the end of the day. So.
Okay. All right.
But that's all.
All right.
Even though you made it very clear that you don't care about my opinions in this conversation.
No, I never said that. I never said
you
that.
did. You said, Chelsea, I'm not talking to you.
I wasn't. I was asking
It hurt my
the
feelings.
other. Here's why I really wasn't talking to you. Because you
was asking if people gave up on love, and I'm young. That's it.
right. In my mind, some 20-something-year-old definitely ain't gave up on love.
I'm 30, but,
Well, you're 20-something
It's
to
my
me.
uncle Nick know that. Just throwing that up.
Hey, you're just going to rub it in. You're just going to rub it in.
but I'm going to get out here. I'll talk to you later.
All right, Chelsea. Oh, they all 20-something to me. I don't know why. I know some of them is in their 30s, but they all in their 20s to me. I'm just old like that. But okay. So y'all just, again, I really do. I want to see people find love. I don't care about your standards. I really don't care about your methods, even though it might sound weird. I don't care about your methods, and I don't care about your standards. Don't care about either of those. But I think there are things that people can do. While I was asking earlier in the show, because I do hear a lot of women. Say things like, oh, it ain't enough men, or men ain't out here, and men ain't this, and men ain't that. But I didn't count them. But when I asked about single women, a few of y'all said, yeah, I'm single, and yes, I'm looking for love. When I asked about single men, there was a lot of men like, yeah, I'm here, I'm single, I'm here, I'm single. And while this is a very small sample size, it's not matching up. So there's some disconnect between the two. Men are single, they want love. Women are single, they want love. The women were talking about how difficult it is and how much of a job it is and, all of that kind of stuff. I think y'all going about it wrong if it feels like a job. But again, I'm not single out here, so I don't know. Blade.
Yeah, this is original Blade, man, and I don't appreciate somebody stealing my name.
Well, you stole it, so.
No, I'm the original. Hey, man, Steve Harvey got the dating game messed up, man. And we are going to...
Hold on a second, Blade. Crystal, I see you calling. Can you wait until Blade is done and then call back right after Blade? I can't take two calls at once. So I see you calling, but call back in when Blade when Blade hangs up. Go ahead, Blade. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem. And then the dating game is corrupt now. We got gurus trying to hook people up. We turned the dating game into a business.
Okay, I don't know how.
Didn't the young lady, not your niece, but the one lady said they take classes to find a man?
She did.
Okay.
I see what you're saying. You're saying. And you're saying that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Why?
Why would you go to a stranger to hook you up with somebody when you can do it for free and it's organic?
Because
how do another person know what you need?
Well, number one, you tell them, and there are people who are clearly skilled at helping people develop themselves in certain areas. So if you're like, I'm looking for love and, for whatever reason, I can't find nobody, or I just keep making the wrong choices, or I just keep whatever. It's like going to counseling. You go to counseling, well, for a multitude of reasons, but, to work on you and to figure out how to deal with other people in a healthy way. I don't see anything wrong with a woman going, or a man going to someone saying, I need help in this area.
That sounds good, but that's apples and oranges.
It's like exactly what you said. It's apples and apples.
No, apple and oranges. You go to a psychiatrist because you have a problem. Finding a mate is not a problem.
What if you are having a problem finding a mate?
No, I think the way young people are going about it is a problem.
You think what?
I think way young people going about it is a problem.
Well, we're not just talking about young people. It's old people out there looking for somebody.
But you don't got older people calling you, talking all this new way to go get somebody. Me and you never had problem. I don't know how old you are, but I'm much older than you. I never had a problem going to find someone. And by the way, it's not meant for us to be dating a lot of people and hooking up with a lot of people. You're only supposed to hook up with one person, and that's it. And then after that person dies, you get with somebody else. But you dating all these people, interacting, and having all these kids. This is where the chaos come in.
Well, you mixed up a few things there. Interacting with people and dating people and hooking up with people and having kids with people, those are all different things that you lumped into one pot.
Well, I'm trying to keep it clean. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
People hooking up, having one-night stands with different other people. You're dating other people. It don't work out. You go jump in this bed. You jump in that bed. We're not supposed to be doing all that. This is where the chaos is at. That's why people cannot find they natural mate. And then we make it more chaos. We go in and pay strangers to hook us up with people. So you go and paying somebody to hook you. You paying somebody to hook you up with somebody, and then you got to go out on a date and spend more money. And then, like the young man said, you hooking up with these people to have all these fantasies. Why would somebody want to hook up with somebody, chick, that only time you could take her somewhere is a five-star restaurant? Now imagine how many chicks you got to hook up that only say you can only take them to a 5-star restaurant and they don't want to be bothered with you. I see why people are single today.
Okay, I promise I didn't understand that point either. I think I'm slow today.
No, you know what I'm talking about. You picking a whole bunch of chicks that you're dating, and they say they only want to go to 5-star restaurants.
I don't have a
they
problem
don't want to
with
go to
that. I promise you, I don't have a problem with that. If people, to me, that's just less confusion for me. Because if I meet a woman and she like, you got to take me to a 5-star restaurant, I know she ain't the one for me. So the end of conversation. I'm not taking you to no 5-star. I don't even know you. I'm not taking you to no 5-star restaurant to get to know you. If that's what you need for somebody to get to know you, I'm not the guy for you. I know that right now. Ain't neither one of us got to waste our time. Even if I got the money to take you to a 5-star restaurant, if that's one of your standards, then I'm not the guy for you. But I don't have a problem with her for having that as a standard. It just helps me know, at least from my perspective, it lets me know her character, and I don't want to deal with somebody with who my financial wherewithal is a part of how they judge me as a person. So I don't have a problem with women having those standards.
That is a problem, because the young guy told you, I don't guess you listen, majority of the young chicks out here only want to go to 5-star restaurants.
I was listening, and I said I don't have a problem with that.
So you don't have a problem with a majority of these chicks out here only want to go to 5-star restaurants when they can't afford to go to 5-star restaurants themselves?
Nope, no problem with it at all. Don't
That's the
date them.
problem.
Don't date them. If that offends you, just don't date them. Why be mad
It's
at 'em?
not for me. It's not for me. I've been with my wife for.
No, I'm not talking about you specifically. Don't
Okay.
date them. I'm saying as men, since we're talking about a woman's standards, men, if that's her standard, and you find that objectionable, don't date her, because guess what? Her standard is financial, and your lack of finances she finds objectionable. So guess what? She not gonna date you. Don't date them.
Okay, I'm just saying, that I think Steve Harvey and these gurus got the dating game messed up. That's why these young people out here are single. But I get off the phone so the young lady can call in. But it's crazy. It's crazy for the young people that really can't hook up because they really can't afford what they talking about. Hey, have a good one.
All right. Yeah, I've never understood. Look, I'm 5'5". I'm 5 feet, 5 inches tall. I've run into a lot of women who did not want to date a dude that was 5'5". Guess what? It didn't hurt my feelings. It didn't break my heart. It didn't make me mad. I just knew that was one chick that I couldn't date. She wasn't the one for me. Why would I be mad about that? Twin.
What's up, Uncle E, man?
What's up, nephew twin?
I like that little hoe, man.
What did you just say? Well, what's
I
on your
like that
mind?
little hoe. Man, what in Jesus' name he was talking about? Man, these girls don't care about nothing, man. 5-star, 2-star, 3-star. They don't care about nothing. Going to no restaurant. You give them $40 and give them a bang, bang, ski, they good, man. So whatever he talking about. And then dude, this a hypocritical ass guy, man. Because you know what? If he's so-called married and all that, and I be watching people and I watch his chat, he always say, look, flirting, look, want to get on, thirsty comments in the chat. If a person, hey, man, you married and all that, you don't even say no stupid stuff. I know you get your jokes on or whatever, being extra in the chat. You don't say no thirsty stuff to get on to nobody on the chat. I know he talking about, I know he claim he married, and man, if I was married and all that, I wouldn't do no stupid stuff like that.
Well, twin,
So he lying.
let's talk about
Yeah.
you for a minute, because you might be a part of the problem. I'm
I
not
ain't
saying
part of
you
no
are, but you
problem. I'm
might
the
be.
solution.
Hold on, you might be part of the problem.
State your fact.
Hold on, let me ask you. I said you might be. I didn't say you are. So, look, a part of me feel like you have stated that you were in a relationship.
Of course, man. You know, I'm gonna keep it real, man. As a man, I always pump fake or whatever, but I got a lusty spirit. I ain't even gonna lie. And stuff, part of me ain't left yet or whatever, but I do my thing, but I don't get on there and pump fake.
Okay.
If I say it, I say it. If I don't, I don't.
Okay, but
So
why? And honestly, that woman that you got a baby with, that you in a relationship with.
I ain't about to snitch on me and stuff.
No, I'm asking, why won't you just marry that woman? Is she not the one for you?
If it's Lord's will, I do. I think she is, though, but...
So then what you waiting on?
I ain't waiting on nothing, man.
But y'all not married? Y'all clearly been together for more than 9 months. So what's the hold up?
Longer than that. Ain't no hold up. I mean, things take time, man. And, I think things, you got to take baby steps. You just can't, bam. I got it, then you...
Y'all took the giant baby step. Y'all got a baby. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't baby steps.
In that case, I could have married the other women when they had baby steps. What are you talking about, man?
So, because it feel like, from the outside looking in, and I'm trying to look at it from a woman's perspective.
Now you're a prophet now.
I'm trying to look at it from a woman's perspective. It sounds like you just wasting people's time.
How am I wasting people's time when I got to understand it with them?
But
we got to understand.
See, here's what I don't understand about men. This is what I don't understand about men. When you know she the one for me, she the one, what's the hold up with making it official or marrying her?
Even though you confess and all that and say she the one and all that, okay. And then bam, you run into it and all that. Like, dang man, I thought she was the one, and this woman crazy.
So then you saying you're not sure that she's the one?
I didn't say that now. I'm saying she probably is the one. She the one and everything, but I'm just saying you rush into things and all that, and bam, you got everything going. Then 2 weeks later, and all that going on. I thought you was, why did I rush this? Then what then?
But you
gotta deal with the issue.
How can you say you rushing anything when y'all got a whole baby together?
Man, I've been doing this all my life, third of my life, and everything. And I've been through this, twice, been engaged, and then, been engaged twice. First time, I messed up. Second time, a woman down here, oh no, this ain't for me. And I backed up out of it. Now, third time, it's got to be right if I do. 3 strikes you out, they say.
But why wouldn't you wait until you know for sure that it's right to have a baby?
I know it. Listen, man, if you quit trying to jump the bridge, man, before you fall off. Man, hold on now. You still got a hanger to hang on to now. Stop.
That sounds like an unreasonable saying.
No, it ain't no unreasonable things. You catch up, man. You see, you always talking and think you the king of talk. Slow down, man.
You talk. I'm asking you questions about the stuff you saying. Cause here's why I'm asking you, twin. Because I hear a lot of women complain that men waste their time. And
hold on.
Let me get it out and then I shut up. I hear a lot of women complain that men waste their time. And I'm of the mind that it don't take a long time to figure out if this is the right one. You know what I'm saying? If you doing it right, and if that's your actual focus, if you are being with somebody for the purpose of marrying them, then it sounds reasonable that you would know in not too long of a period of time. And if you like, I'm not sure, then why have a baby that you not sure with somebody that's the right one? And if you are sure and you had a baby with them, then why wait to make it official and waste their time?
You act like I asked for this baby or something. Any other kids I asked for.
You did ask for it.
I didn't ask for no goddamn baby,
yes,
man.
What
you did. You talking about?
When you stuck it in and then kept it in at that moment, you was asking for a baby. We all know that. You know how babies are made.
I know how babies are made. Sometimes you can be deceived too. So what are you talking about, man? Sometimes you get there, you dig up in you and stuff, the drunkenness, whatever, and you fall asleep. All of a sudden you got the woman syndrome and stuff while you sleeping all the time but throwing up type thing and stuff. I didn't ask for this. I was playing though when this the honest God true. I swear to God on my door. This honest God true. I was playing with her. I said, yeah, when I, lay the foundation down up there and I'm like, you pregnant and stuff. That's why you was pregnant. I was joking around. Next thing I know, I'm like, man, I ain't been able to eat and I kept going to sleep. I'm like, you pregnant? You pregnant? She was like, man, no. A couple of weeks after, she went to that doctor and got that little positive test. Like, I'm pregnant. I said, oh my God. So you want to know these stupid stuff I gave you to you since you want to be what, man?
Twin, when you laid the foundation in her or whatever, that was you asking for a baby because you know how babies are made by laying the foundation in her or whatever.
No. So you see, I'll tell you how you jump in that bridge. You want to go off now? When I asked, I said before then, I was like, hey, I thought you was on that thing and stuff. She tells me, I thought I was, but I guess I'm not. I said, huh? Instead, she tells me, well, here's your prayer.
How old are you?
44, man.
So you old enough to know you can't be trusting somebody else's word about something so important. You know that.
You trust what your wife say to you?
I trust what she say, but I'm also
Do you
very
trust
much
what?
vigilant.
Do you trust your wife? What
But
she
that
say?
ain't
Y'all
your
been together
wife.
for.
That's not your wife. See, now you
I
might
don't
have an
care who it
argument
is.
if you made her your wife.
Man, they don't try to justify. That's why you always trying to run from the question when I ask you
I
certain
answered
things.
your question.
You try to be extra intelligent and everything.
I answered your question
You didn't
and
answer
everything.
nothing. Do you trust your wife? What she tell you?
That's not your wife.
Answer the damn question, man.
I already answered it. Yes, I trust my wife, but
No,
that's
you
not
don't.
your wife.
Cause let me tell you, it don't matter who it is.
It do matter.
Do you trust your granddaughter? Or your grandkids?
Not necessarily. Little
Did you
kids
break?
be lying.
Did you break that glass? Did you break that glass, granddaughter? No, Papa, I didn't break that glass.
I'm not Papa, I'm grandfather, and here's why I don't trust her. I left her upstairs. Yeah, I remember it happened on the show. I left her upstairs, and that she got that slime all over the thing. And you know what she said as a little kid? She said, it did it on its own. No, it didn't. You was playing with the slime, and you got it all over the furniture. No, I don't trust no grandbaby.
Was you there, though?
Kids lie.
Was you there? Was you there?
No, I wasn't there.
She was little Bobby didn't come in there?
Because she was the only person here.
You don't know that.
I know that.
You don't know that.
I know that with 100% certainty.
Bobby could have came up in there, man. You got cameras down there where you talking?
Unless Bobby is a damn ghost. Bobby didn't come up in here. Nobody came up in here.
You don't know, man. I can say anything. I can start something like, hey, Emanuel, he up there on 4th Street and stuff selling dope. They go up there, dang, that is Emanuel.
Bro, you way off in some other nonsensical conversations.
No, I'm not.
We talking about you said you didn't ask for no baby, but you ejaculated raw in a woman. You was asking for a baby when you do that.
No, I'm not. I'm not asking for that because I thought she was on, that little thing every month, 6 months they get shots, whatever they get. I thought she was on it. Next thing I know, feeling kind of weak and sleeping. Boo boo. Here come little Jakari and stuff.
That still don't tell me why you ain't married that woman.
Things take time, man. You just can't rush things. I know people been married, been proposed to for 25, 30 years, 10 years and stuff. Man, why you ain't ask them that?
That's wasting people time.
No, it's not.
Yes.
You ain't got. I know people been together 30, 40 years, still together. They ain't married. Anyway, it's about love and commitment, man. What you talking about? That ring and paperwork thing don't mean nothing. But if you in the covenant of God's will and everything, yeah, paperwork means something. But other than that, it don't mean nothing. Ain't no wasting nobody's time. What are you talking about, man? You better get on the news.
If that woman want to be married, and
she asked her regardless. Yeah, you right. She asked her.
So she wants to be married, and she wants to be married, but you won't marry her. You wasting her time.
Things take time, and right now is not the time. You get that?
No, because y'all got a baby.
You hear the word coming out? That I got 50 kids. What that mean?
That mean you wasting people time, energy.
No, it's not, man. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's about love and commitment, man. That's all it's about. You ain't got to go to that podium and say, hey.
I think it's much more of a commitment having a baby with somebody.
I don't know what planet you on. You acting like one of them goofies on Lincoln Ware now, man.
ERF. No, I'm right here on Earth with you.
No, you not. You in that basement getting them cobwebs in your eyeballs or something.
So you don't think having a baby equals a commitment?
No, it don't mean no commitment, man, because I got 5 baby mamas. You think I'm committed to all of them? Hell to the no. I can't stand they funk ass. Only 2 of them I like real. The other than I don't like them hoes. Shit, what are you talking about?
Then why did you have a baby with a hoe you don't like?
Man, it's about, hey, let's have fun, boom, boom, bang, and let's go. Man, I'm trying to tell you how my life, I can write a book.
Man, that's irresponsible as hell. That's why I said I think you part of the problem. You part of the problem.
How am I part of the problem?
Because guess what? I'm not going to refer to them as hoes. Them women that you had babies with, they might find a man and fall in love and get married, but you made a situation, if that's what they want, you made it harder for them because
I ain't gonna lie. They did put it. Everything was on twins. When I was in the streets, they were loving me heavy. So, hey, twin, how you doing? Hey, baby, you need your bills paid. Everything, let's go out. All right, I ain't back and everything. You right about that because every time I call, they reminisce about the past. Baby, I don't dwell on the past. It is what it is. If I ain't make you happy, whatever, you can't keep on. Well, you did this, all this, you had over here and that. But you want to say that when that money and bills are paid, huh? All of a sudden, I'm the person, huh? Don't worry about it.
You're right. It's partially their fault too, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. You got to take responsibility for your part. But really, what I'm asking, really, what I don't understand is, if you know you're gonna marry her, why wait? And if you're not sure, why have a baby? And if you are sure, or if you know you're not gonna marry her, why waste her time?
I know this was I know this was the right money, man. I'm not in a rush for that, man. I got other things. I got other kids to deal with, she to deal with, stepkids, and then I'm worried about the future kids, man. The problem and solution out here in the world. How can I got something set up right now, me and other gang members in Chicago that's about to benefit kids. I got other things, man, worried about this. I'm going to get to that part, whatever, the marrying and all that. And all,
you know what? She part of the problem, too.
Why is that?
Because she should have that standard to say, look, we got a baby. We've been together for however many years. Either as I've heard said,
she give me hell like you right now.
Either as they say,
she giving me hell right like you doing right now. So ain't no difference, man. What you saying this stuff is going out for other years. But I take heed to what she's saying. You don't take heed to, but what she's saying, yeah.
Heed, not heat.
I say heat, man. Fight.
Heat.
Let's go burn.
No,
man, I ain't worried about what your vocabulary,
that's
whatever.
What it is take heed, not take heat.
All right, man. Put the ED on it then if you want to.
But that would be heated, not take heated. Okay.
Yeah, that word. Yeah, but I feel what you're saying, but we gotta understand.
Man, marry that woman. Marry that woman. You marrying that woman ain't gonna stop nothing you trying to do.
No, I know. I understand.
So marry that woman.
Man. Right,
you love her, she love you. Y'all got a baby. Man. You said you know she the one. She want to marry you, so she know you the one. Marry that woman.
Okay,
Ozzy just got married, bro. Marry that woman.
Here we go.
If Ozzy can do it, you can do it.
You said what?
If Ozzy can do it, you can do it.
If Ozzy,
yeah.
Man, he needs somebody because he gets tired of using the lotion. That's why he turning over by himself. That's why he won't so bad. He up in age. Somebody is age. He's part of the $40 club. Get that $40 out there. That's why he's doing that. What you talking about? 70-something years old getting married. Come on, man. He got time to buy, you know what? What's that monkey? Hey, I need somebody to sleep with. I'm tired of turning on about myself every night. So he's going to give somebody probably 50 or, still got that thing running.
My suggestion to you is to marry that woman. She love you, you love her. And
I know, man.
You know what I'm saying? Just make it official.
I hear you, Uncle, man. I know, man. A lot of people, if my mama was still living, she was one of them sanctified mothers. And she would have said, Twin, why is you doing it? You ain't seeing your funny cake and all that extra stuff. I know. And she would have went up, did no cussing and none of that.
You taking her out? You taking her out for Valentine's Day?
I gave her some money in the present.
Huh?
I gave her some money and all that when she asked. So she didn't want to go out.
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that.
Gave her some money.
I got some. I don't typically.
Got her hair done.
Thank you, Twin. I don't typically carry cash, but I actually have cash in my pocket right now. I'm going upstairs. We was going to do some other stuff, but I'm going to go upstairs and give Mrs. Livingston some cold, hard cash and say Happy Valentine's Day. Here's some cash.
What you have to do is make her a good breakfast, which I did, and then have a little baby argument and stuff and fake like you ain't going to give him nothing, and then boom, because she was asleep when I came over. I fixed her some breakfast and I left.
Straight cash.
I had a little argument. I came back and stuff. I'm like, here you go. Oh, thank you. I want to put her little wet lips on me.
Yeah.
I'm
Thank you,
daddy
twin.
now.
Thank you. Thank you. I had other plans, but I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm saying, baby, here is $250 straight cash. Happy
Yeah, she gonna
Valentine's.
love you. Y'all might well have a little Livingston going around the bed, you know.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Twin, I appreciate your call.
All right, man.
All
Be
right.
safe, man.
Twin gave me a great idea. Straight cash. That's romantic. Every woman wants straight cash as a romantic gift. Thank you, twin. Thank you, twin. Oh, here's $250 straight cash. I love you, baby. What's your cash app? What's your cash app? I'm gonna shoot this 250 to your cash app. What woman doesn't want that? I don't even really remember what I was saying. Oh boy. Yeah. Fellas, y'all do sometimes we do play games. Sometimes we do. Oh, hold on, let me go back to the phone. CK.
Hey, what's happening, brother?
How you doing?
Man, you know that cash you don't never miss it, that cash, brother. Yeah. Yeah. Just put it in an envelope. Just put it in an envelope, you hear me?
I hear you.
Throw that thing in the envelope. Because, you know, sometimes when we be going to get Valentine's Day, the last, you know, hour, they be all out of everything. So that, like you said, grab that card. I went 200. I ain't had 250 last year, but I went 200. Here you go, baby.
Straight cash.
Big old hug in the kiss. You hear me? Big old hug in the kiss.
What is going on with your phone?
What's wrong with it?
You keep sounding like, you know, everything is dropping out of it. All of the bass, all
How
of the
that sound
mids.
right there, brother?
That's fine.
How that sound? There it is. My bad. There you go. You can hear me now?
I can hear you now. So you single and you looking for love, or are you single?
Yeah. I'm a what they call a divorcee.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a divorcee. But remember, I told you, see, the married life, you got to tell them that married life is live, though, ain't it? But like some people, and you should have been asking people this. You need to ask them how much they enjoy being single. That's what you should have asked. Like
so
your
you
niece
enjoy
that was
being
on there.
single.
Hell no, I enjoy being married.
So
But
you
your
looking
niece-
to be married?
Yeah, I'm gonna get back into the, you know what I mean, into the marriage side of the game. Hey, honey, I'm home. Let's go. You know what I mean? Go take trips. You know what I mean? Go to ATL, Alabama, Memphis, LA. That's some stuff you want to do with the wifey. You know what I mean?
So what's stopping you from being married?
Now it's about, you know, now I got to get myself together. You feel me? Now it's me.
Well,
So it's now, you know, I got to make myself the best man I could be. You feel
so
me?
when you say get yourself together, what does that look like?
Oh, just back on top of things, man. You know, everything. It's just in shambles, man. I told you, I'm going through it, man. I've been telling you this every day I'm phone call. I'm almost on death. I'm trying to come back to life. I can't marry nobody now.
Well, that's
Now, me
true.
Get, me
if you're all
getting
messed up, don't put your messed up on nobody else.
Yeah, gotta be just somebody come Captain Save a hold my ass. Yeah, I'll marry her for saving me, but yeah. But in general, I would like to get myself together, you know, and get somebody, you know. But that's the way to live. But when you know, like, don't you think she was the top one? Like, that's the best. If it was a raffle, she was the best eligible person on there.
She who?
Your niece.
I don't know that I understand the question. What are you asking?
I said she is the best, you know, best catch. Like, far as, did you look at her resume and then by what she was telling you? It's just, she really, when you asked her the question, she really wasn't ready at this time to get into, like, a serious relationship. But far as her resume, what she got going for herself, you know, that's a good catch. for a man.
I think she's a great catch. Yeah.
Yeah, because the age and everything. Because I thought she was young. I thought she was like 22, 23. I'm like, oh, you 31. You just look young and sound
She's
young.
like 27, 28.
Man, she said she's 31.
She don't feel
I did the
31
research.
to me. She don't feel 31
Right.
to me.
That's what I'm saying. She don't sound like nobody. That's why I say, do you see that in the mirror? I'm like, because you don't look like that. But like you said, but you got to understand when you beautiful like that, it'd be hard to settle down too. Because like I said, they kind of like being single too. The options. Because sometimes a marriage can feel like a burden or a lockdown, ball and chain. So sometimes people feel they're giving up their freedom. You see what I mean?
Okay, and I'm not telling anybody that they have to want to be married. That's why I was asking, are you looking for that? Because I'm certain there are people who are not.
Mm-hmm. No, they looking for it. I think most people looking for it, but then we start getting bitter and stuff like that. When things start going right, and then, people don't, they won't really tell you that, damn, I wish I had your life. How many guys really could tell you, damn, I wish I had a wife like you. I ain't got nobody to come home to. See, that's a little too real. So most people would make something up to be like, well, I like I like sleeping by myself. I like going out to eat by myself. You see what I mean? So it'd be a lot of loneliness and bitterness. But, I'm honest. So, hey, it is what it is. I would like to be in a situation, because I know what it's like to come home. Honey, I'm home. And then you done came home, she done cooked for you. Come on now. And now you about to take that garbage out you forgot? Huh? Come on now. This is good living being married. You remember? You still married.
Yes, I am still married. And I thoroughly enjoy being married.
Come on now. That's what I'm saying. You've been telling us this for years. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing. But that's what people don't like that neither. They don't want you to be happily married. They want you to be miserably married.
You
know what I mean? So,
true.
Yeah. They like to bring their pain to you. Why you think they on here lying talking about, I choose to be single? No, you don't. Oh, you don't choose to be single. Your ass just single.
Cindy says everyone is not marriage material. I don't know what that means, true. Cindy. What makes someone not marriage material?
Life in prison.
I guess that might qualify as not marriage material.
No, but yeah, some people ain't. Some people ain't. Like right now, I just told you I ain't. I'm a project. A woman marrying me right now. I'm a project. She just fixing me up. Hey, you want to fix her upper? Come get me. But I'll fix myself up and go on and get my queen. You know what I mean?
All right.
I go and get myself together and get her. But you just got to understand, a lot of people not gonna tell you the truth, because it's easy to say this is what you want when don't nobody want you. See, and that's another thing. People can't be honest about that. Like, look, I'm just single because don't nobody want to be with my ugly ass. Can't nobody say that, can they? But it might be true.
Okay.
Ain't that a hard truth people can't admit?
I think there are people who wouldn't have a problem admitting that they're single because they can't find anybody that want to put up with them.
Oh, okay. Yep. All right, now I'm going to listen to the rest.
All right, CK.
Yes, sir. God bless.
All right. Shahara, you don't have to defend I still think what you did was weird, but again, you got a right to do it. You explained why you thought actively looking for your method of actively looking for a relationship. I could see that being a lot of work. I think it's unnecessary work. But that's just me. That's just what I think. What do I know? You ain't got to defend it. I didn't think you was out there hoeing or nothing like that. I kind of understood what you were saying. Again, it just sounded weird to me. That's it. That was it. It didn't make you look bad or sound bad or anything like that. Crystal.
Hey, Emanuel.
Hey, Crystal.
Chiming in on your conversation. I actually been at work, was cracking up as people looking at me all crazy.
All right, what's on your mind?
You have people that really do want to be in relationships that don't really have time to play the games that guys have, that they play.
What games
When
do
you
guys
do
play?
What age is it? When is the age that you decide to stop being community property? That's one thing. Like, what is the age limit? You're going to do that when you're 80, 90? You're just going to be out here giving yourself to everybody? It's disgusting.
Well, but why then are you, women in general, why are you choosing people with that type of character? See, that's what you have to, like, oh, people play games. No, you choose game players because, you know, you do choose.
Oh, you do and you don't, I guess. And the reason I say that is because you're not presenting yourself that way.
Well, but I understand that, Crystal, but you have to begin to be a better judge of character. No matter how you present yourself, there's always evidence. And you have to be able to go looking for that. And when I say go looking for evidence, I don't mean going through nobody's phone. I mean,
I'm definitely not going to do that.
Yeah, no, I mean evidence of your character. It's I can't say always, but typically people with low character, that low character don't just exhibit itself by you going out being community property. It exhibits itself in multiple ways. But I think a lot of times, in particular, women overlook that stuff because they like the package.
Probably. I mean, maybe. You may have something there. My mom always says to me that my issue is that I am a person who will be very happy in my relationship, in my relationship. So I don't try to like smother them like you said. I don't do that. I know guys need their time. Women need their time. So I don't do any of that. But I'm more than happy to like be home. I really don't get into drinking and stuff like that. Going out. If I'm out, I'm either working in the band with my mom. I'm out with my mom or my sister or somebody or my mate. I don't really be out there by myself. So my mom always say I pick guys who like to be out there, but I don't necessarily like to be out there like that.
So then why are you picking guys that like to be out there?
I don't think that I do, though. She just told me that. Like the other day we were talking and she said, you pick guys who really like to be out like in that life. Even at our age, I'm 55 years old. You're older than me. I'm 55 now.
Okay.
He's older than me. Like, what is the problem?
Right, but you say you don't think you do, but when you look back on your relationships, and even the last relationship, was it somebody that liked to be out there?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, she has a valid point. They say other people can see stuff better than you see it. So she has, when you, like you said, look back on it, she has some valid points.
So what is it that attracts you to those type of people?
I like very, very well-grown men. Very charismatic men.
I didn't hear that
That
last part.
very secure, charismatic
Okay.
men who are very secure in themselves, who are go-getters, I guess.
So you like dudes
who
that's out
also,
there.
who, I guess so. I guess when I'm hearing you saying it, I guess I.
Right. So really, you have to decide what you want and who you are, and then see how those things line up. And I guess if that's what you like, and you got to decide that you got to deal with what comes with that. And if you don't like what comes with it, you might want to look at some other things, some other types. I heard Wyatt say this the other day, which is very true. Look, you say you like a dude who's well-groomed and confident and all of that kind of stuff. You know, you could take just a regular old dude and help him get to that level, as opposed to taking a dude that's out there and then trying to get him to come in. If you understand what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying, but then you're a movie buff like me. Remember, what was that movie? I think it was Deliver Us from Eva with Bobby Brown, when
Okay.
he did exactly what you're saying, and he got himself fixed up and dipped.
Well, I think if you find the person with the right character, because that was just a movie. If you find the person,
It was just a movie.
you find the person with the right character, then you know what I'm saying. You can, just like a man can mold a woman can mold a man to be what she like. It's if he's moldable, if that make any sense. And some of this, like again, you get these dudes that's out there, that's got all of this.
They not out, but I don't think they out there like
They out.
They I don't know. I just wonder, when is the age that you grow and you?
There is no age. Crystal, there is no age. I see 90-year-old players still running around trying to be players. There is no age. You waiting for something to happen that ain't ever gonna happen. There's no age that changes your character. Your character is what it is. So instead of looking for, because I feel like to some degree what you've said is you looking for the outside flashy. Forget the outside flashy for now. Look at the character.
Okay.
But dudes do be playing games. Women play games too, but yeah, dudes do be playing games.
The women do. Some women do. But I'm going to honestly tell you, I'm not her. I'm not her. I really don't have time for that type of nonsense.
Now, do these guys approach you?
Yes, because I believe that. I believe that any guy that I've dated has approached me. Because I don't think that's a woman's place. We're not the chasers. They are. Like,
so the question then becomes,
it's my place for me to come up and tell a man, oh, I'm interested in you. And it's been guys that I've seen that I was interested in, but I would never say it. So again, opportunity missed. It never happened.
So the question becomes, at least for me, Crystal, how are you portraying yourself? Because certain things attract certain things. So how are you portraying yourself that men with low character keep approaching you?
I don't know. Maybe I think that pretty even. I'm not. I don't think I'm unapproachable, but I think like anybody, I have a certain standard. So coming up to me with all of that, oh y'all, what's up with you, man? Hey, that don't interest me. You can get the same. You can get a better response if you just be like, "How you doing, this lady? Hi, what's your name?" That interests me. I don't get into all of that nonsense.
But there's and maybe I'm wrong because I'm just one dude. But there's a certain type of woman that I will approach, and there's another type of woman that I will not approach. See, I'm not one of them player dudes, right? I think they might just approach anybody. But just for a normal dude with, good moral character, I'm looking for a woman that, like I said, looks approachable, and she looks like she's got her head on straight and good moral character. So if
I think that's me.
are you being approached by just a normal dude that ain't a player, flashy, pimp hat, diamond ring type dude?
Oh no, you got me all wrong. Not a pimp hat.
I'm just using that to exaggerate what I'm saying. Are you being approached by just normal?
I do being approached by other guys. I have been approached by other guys, but I'm very reserved about my space and my surroundings.
So you reject them?
My kids joke a lot because they say I watch too much ID. That's why I won't do dating apps, because everything that they tell me about dating apps, like, this is what everybody's doing today. Maybe you should try this. I'll come back and say to them, like, well, I've seen this on ID, on a dating app. Dude killed her, cut her throat open. They're like, please put the ID down. Put the ID down. So I'm very cautious about my safety.
I'm going to say you might want to open yourself up to dudes that are just plain dudes. Just plain dudes with good and hone your ability to kind of pay attention to a person's moral character.
I'll try that. Okay, I'll try that.
All right. Was it anything else?
When are you gonna do remember back a while ago you said you're gonna do a singles meet and greet. You're gonna host a singles meet and greet, and you never did.
I'll be honest.
I got a few ladies on your page said, "Yeah, do that."
I got some pushback on it, and it made me feel like it might not be the most successful thing. And I wasn't necessarily thrilled with, I pay attention to the fellas as well, and I wouldn't want to put women in front of men, again, without good character. So I wasn't confident that, I could believe in the men that I was putting the women in front of.
You met me, Emanuel. I was going to say myself very professional 2 years. You met me before.
Have I?
Yeah. Let me tell you where you met me.
Okay.
I was giving you your test when they was messing with you at the radio station, and you was coming over to Oakland.
Okay.
And I said the one time, and I looked down and I said, Emanuel,
I remember you.
I listened to your radio station.
I remember you. Yes. Okay. I mean, I can't necessarily picture you in detail, but I do remember you being there out. I'm going to say the place. You're talking about Crossroads Church. I remember you being at Crossroads Church. I remember you saying that. I wouldn't be able to be like, yeah, that's her if you walk past me. But I do remember that meeting.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
well, I'm gonna rethink it. I might have to recruit some men that I know and believe are of good character and follow up on that.
Yeah, you are too. I think a lot of ladies on here would appreciate it.
So you clearly haven't given up on love. You 55 years old.
Oh no.
And you believe the one is out there for you, and you want to be with somebody married and in love.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll give it some thought.
All right, bye.
Crystal, I appreciate your call. All right, that was Crystal. I appreciate her call. And I do remember her. Like I said, I couldn't say, oh, you would, I remember her skin tone. I remember her, but I wouldn't be able to be like, oh, if you gave me a lineup, like that's her. I couldn't remember that. My brain don't work that way. But I do remember her. She was very nice. And yes, she was giving me my COVID test when they was making me take all them daggone COVID tests to keep my job, and then ended up firing me anyway. So I remember her. She was pleasant. She seemed very nice. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? She was at work. Who ain't gonna seem nice? You know what I'm saying? Like she was gonna be like, take the damn test. They ain't get on my nerve. You know, she wasn't gonna do that at, you know. Not that I perceived that she would be that kind of person, but just saying. All right, y'all. I'm a little late. I said it was gonna be a short show, and y'all kept me longer than I planned on being here. Now I got to go get this $250 and give it to Mrs. Livingston. Say, I love you, baby. Happy Valentine's Day. Here's $250 straight cash. See what that get me for the night. That just sounds horrible. That I would never do that. I would never do that. Cause to me that really feel like, you know, like I ain't never paid for no ass. Ever. And that would make me feel like, even though she my wife, like I'm buying the ass. Like, here's $250. Can I get some? You know, no. I would never do that. I would never do that. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. To everyone. It's just another day. It's just another day. So it's like you could say Happy Monday. You could say Happy Wednesday, Happy Saturday. You can say Happy Valentine's Day, because I hope everybody has an amazing Valentine's Day. All right, y'all. I got to get out of here. I'm Emanuel Livingston. If you are out and about and you see people, single people, couples, people in love, people looking for love, do me a favor. Be the reason that somebody smiles today. Till next time, I'm out, y'all. Peace.